Welcome to Buy, Hold, Sell. My name's James Marley. This week I'm joined by Geoff Wilson and John Abernethy. We're talking gaming stocks. John, I'll start with you. Ardent Leisure.
Doesn't sound like a gaming stock, but I was a buyer about $1 ago for an income portfolio, and I sold it about 50 cents ago for that same income portfolio. Now that the market's pricing for growth, which I haven't seen yet, so I'm on the sell side there.
Okay, Geoff. John's right. It is boats.
That's right, leisure. But and John, thank you very much for selling to us. We have been Greg Shaw, managing director, incredible managing director. We've been shareholders and in and out of it over a number of years. We recently bought about 50 cents ago, and that was for the blue sky that we thought from their US business, which is the main event. Now we still own it, but we think we would be a hold.
Okay, it's a hold. Alrighty, one that's had a good run recently, Village Roadshow.
Yeah. And we've owned Village, whereas we don't own it at the moment. I think it's probably a really weak hold or a sell. Now, PE of 20, a lot of growth's factored in.
Okay, John, Village Roadshow?
Yeah, when we buy stocks, Geoff, we like the first 50% when they're in value. Village Roadshow is way overvalued, poor ROE, poor dividend yield. Had a big rally apparently because they've been walking around town, but we haven't seen them.
Okay. Okay. Crown. Now we are in gaming, John.
Yeah, I put a sell on that about 12 months ago at the same price it is today. So it went up and it's back to where it is. It's worth about $12 or $13 to us, so it's about 20% overpriced.
Okay. Geoff, what about you, Crown?
Yeah, it's a hold for us. I mean, it's obviously everyone knows about what's happening up in Macau and the China situation, and you really will want that to roll through before we looked at potentially buying.
Okay, Echo's almost had an inverse move with its stock price. Where are you at on Echo?
Yeah, we don't think it doesn't rate for us. We're looking for undervalued growth companies, and we just can't see that growth. Obviously, there's more competition, with Barangaroo coming on board. So it's a hold, I would say. Okay,
John, Echo.
Oh look, it's an appalling cousin to Crown. I mean, its ratios are much worse than Crown, and we've got about a value of below $2. It's a nice place to visit, but you don't want to own it.
Okay.
It's a bit like a racehorse.
So it's a sell?
Nice to bet on, but you don't want to own one.
Alrighty, Tabcorp, it's under a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, it's coming back towards value. It's not based on earnings, it's not based on return on equity, it's just based on yield, and I think the yield is sustainable because that's a fairly fundamental business. So for those that own it, you can hold it, but I wouldn't buy it at this price.
Okay, the market likes yield at the moment, Geoff.
Yeah, but we don't like yield.
Okay.
I mean, the problem with yield is it tends to, as people, self-managed super funds are looking for fully franked yield, they tend to overpay for companies. We're looking for underlying earnings growth, so we wouldn't be a buyer. Again, I think it's a hold.
Okay, it's a hold. A little brother, Ainsworth.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ainsworth is a stock I would actually say is a sell. They've had an incredible run. We owned it. We bought it, I think, in the low, around 30 cents. Sold too early. I think sold about $2.50, $2.60. Now it's up near $4. It's expensive.
Okay, John, what about you, Ainsworth?
Absolutely expensive. But another 50 cents off the share price, you might get interesting. I think Geoff will make money on his shorts, so I'm on the sell side supporting Geoff all the way there.
Okay, looks like it's tough in gaming land.